Hey, we're reading Yotsubato. Yay, we're reading Yotsubato. I've been reading Bloom Into You until now. So it's getting to be a little much for me. It's getting to be a little too emotional, a little too emotionally intense. But I'm trying to get these feelings, keep the feelings going. So we'll read something nice, very very nice, so wonderfully nice that it's one of my favorite manga of all time. But also something a little more low key, a little less emotionally intense. Just nice. Not a cloud in the sky. Pretty warm today. Up perfect. Yeah. Out for a walk. Just brought Jura Lumen. Okay. This is chapter 100, by the way. Give me all I got. Ooh. She runs into the neighbor girls. Well, the one of the neighbor girls and her friend Mira, Anna and Mira, heading over to Mira's place. Just about to go out. Where to? Gonna go hunt for rocks. And this is, of course, Yotsuba and Rocks Part 1. This wonderful cinematic feeling where the title of the chapter is revealed alongside Yotsuba saying the premise. It's like a much, 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 much more wholesome version of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Rocks. Do what? Hunt them? Time to hunt rocks. That sounds cool. I like the first Koiwai, Yotsuba's dad, is like, alright, yeah, it's a little embarrassing, but, she's still just a little kid, is what she's into. She's just hoping that the girls will understand and not make fun of her. But instead, they think it sounds cool. I'm gonna go too. Me too. Rock hunting, aim for the faint of heart. Talking about rocks, right? We're just gonna pick up plain old rocks. Sounds cool. Why don't you want to come? But we're going kind of far. Check with your parents first if it's okay for you to go. But an hour and a half by car. Chigasaki and Kanagawa. Planning to go to the ocean. Whoa, whoa. Hour and a half by car. These are some serious rocks. Alright. That's mom right now. Let me phone. All this over hunting rocks. Do your rock hunting prep. You need to prep. You need to rock. You need to go to the bathroom before you leave. Got it. They're all so serious about this. I appreciate you always taking them with you. Need some apples or something next time. Nice having Yatsuba son to play with. Oh, the kids are just freaking out. Oh, this is so nice. The car adventures. We're just getting started on them. But the potential is just so huge. The world has opened up to them in a brand new way. They're heading off. The car slowly making its way down these sleepy suburban streets. Onto a bigger road. Nice silent shots of them just at play in the back. First time going rock. What kind of rocks do we have? Rare ones? He also seems to have preferences when it comes to these things. So I did this a lot as a kid too. Except that I wasn't interested in rocks. I was interested in fossils. There was a place, I think it was a former quarry that my dad knew about. I don't know how. But there was like fishing and stuff there. Oh boy. Oh man, I said I wanted something less emotionally intense. But the nostalgia from talking about this might actually be even more overwhelming than thinking about love and stuff. So yeah, we would go down, we'd make a day of it, bring some food for lunch, and basically we would just have these big pails, white plastic pails, and we would pick up anything that looked like it could be a fossil. So what you're looking for is there's these kind of like low streams, kind of low in this quarry. This is where people go fishing as well. And in the streams and kind of the muddy parts, which makes sense because it's like, hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions of years ago, because mostly we're getting coral and stuff from the Cambrian period. So, closer to 1 billion years ago than now. There was like large packets of sediment where things would die and then things would be carried downstream and form layers of sediment over top of them. and then that would be compacted down with more plant matter and sediment. Years and years and years go by, things pile up. And then, the hundreds of millions of years later, some major continental shifts later, people blast mining down into the same area would disturb the sediment, uncover all of this stuff. And then, because, things have changed quite a lot, and of course, none of this is in the same place relative to the overall Earth than it was before. But on top of the plates, there's a lot of the same patterns and grooves and stuff, is my thinking. So it makes sense that that this would be a riverbed of the Cambrian period, and this is a riverbed today. So I found mostly coral, as I said before. These weird, kind of twisted spiral-like plants. And you wouldn't really have a good sense of what you got when you got it. You'd just be kind of looking for the general shape. And then when I got home, I would go at it with like a toothbrush and sometimes like a hammer and chisel with my dad's help. What I always wanted was a trilobite. I really wanted a trilobite. I found one. I got one trilobite. And it was all curled up. You could barely tell what it was. But later, my parents just bought me a trilobite fossil. That was nice. Anyways. Oh, nice rocks. Nice rocks. These are good rocks. Look at Mira has learned to compliment Yotsuba's art. It's good. It's a good development from their first picture drawing expedition. Smooth round ones are pretty. Some people call them precious stones. That's not what they're called, but I do think smooth round ones are nice. We're gonna play with Ryle. We won't know until we get there. Try to find smooth round stones between the lower part of the river and the ocean, though. That makes sense. That makes sense. Again, we can think about it through geometry. No, geometry? No. What? What's it called? Rocks. Geology. Thank you. Yes, thank you, me. I already did say geometry, though. I can't take that back. Oh, they're picking cars. For some reason, some sort of game. That truck. Nice one. Well, lots of people. And it's blue. High score. 82 points. That car. It's green. Awesome. I almost never see green cars. They're super rare. New high score? 92 points? Wow. Wow. This game is awesome. 4661764 8719 plus 964 94 for 1 365. Is this like a tongue twister? It's a nursery rhyme? I don't know. Any allergies? Anything's fine with me. So they're gonna stop somewhere for lunch. Ooh, waving up to the bus. How fun. Passing a big factory. A dog. Eating snacks in the next car. Oh, what an adventure. Look at the little corgi. The corgi's so cute. Over. Are we there? Are we there? The ocean is just up ahead. So we need to go park somewhere. The ocean. It's the ocean. God, being able to drive to the ocean, like on a whim, that must be nice. I love the ocean. I love seeing the ocean. Just the grandness of it, Makes you feel something. They park. They're running down to the ocean. Yotsuba is so excited. She wants them rocks. Give me the rocks. Whoa! She trips right over. What the heck was that? It's the ocean. They've already been to the ocean. It's not like she hasn't been to the ocean before. But, it's exciting. She's just freaking out. This is a really lovely shot. The beach just like saturated with people's footprints, and yet they still leave their own. Just the bigness of it, the vastness of it. I love the idea of going to the beach out of swimming season, just walking around on a cold beach, seeing the ocean. Doesn't that sound great? She was about to go swimming. She was about to run right into the water. What a dummy! Instead, rock hunting. Even more important. This isn't quite how I pictured it. What if there's someplace that has more rocks? I like this. I like that it didn't go absolutely perfectly, you know? That he was just like, well, I can kind of picture it being like this, but it's not really what I was hoping it would look like. So he investigates. Asks this woman with the dog. That's another cute dog. Nice, nice. Quite sure. Came here just to hunt for rocks. Ooh, but then this other passerby over here. Is you looking for rocks? Hey, buddy, you looking for rocks? Looking for rocks? What kind of rocks? Is the next chapter called Koiwai and Crack Cocaine? Is that what's going on here? I sure hope that's not what's going on here. What kind of rocks? This I've seen rocks like this before. What an odd man. He's really indulging them, which is quite nice. Got a map. 10 minutes west of here. This is where you want to go. Pointing it out on their cell phone. Nice. G Maps. That's where you'll find the rocks in your picture. This is just season 2 of Kimono Friends. The fact that 2 consecutive pages made me say that it was about to be about crack cocaine, and then I revised it and said, no, it's just Kimono Friends season 2. What does this mean? What does this say about Yotsuba? What does this say about me as a person? What does this say about the human condition? Certainly something, right? I wonder if he's right. What a strange man. He was nice though. How are you supposed to get there? Missed it. Missed it again. And then the chapter ends. Just like that, the chapter ends with them driving past the exit they're supposed to take a few times. Who among us? Who among us hasn't missed an exit or two? Alright, well that was a nice chapter. Made me feel very nostalgic and warm inside, which is all you can hope for from Yotsuba. But the warmth and nostalgia you get from it is quite nicer than pretty much any other series. So next we have Yotsuba and Rocks Part 2. An exciting 2-parter. We will read that soon enough. But you know, I kind of want to save it. It doesn't come out too often, and as I said before, it's often a perfect emotional antidote for things getting too much in any other regard. All right, so let's look forward to the next chapter when we get to it. Bye bye.